Cleo de 5 à 7. Cleo from 5 to 7. A film that is not, I think, part of the classic movies list. Indeed, I looked for it on the New York Times' best 1000 movies list, and it's not there. We have not Chloe, or Cleo, in the afternoon from 5 to 7, but something else, not Agnes Varda, the filmmaker for this one, for Cleo de 5 à 7, but Eric Romier, is it? Anyway, very well received, Maxim Chronicles, and clearly a creative work, an intellectual movie. If you are to listen to my recommendation, which you shouldn't, of course, this is just for fun. But if you would be interested in what I recommend, this comes 1,000 times or 1,000 places before any Marvel movie, any of those superhero action-packed. Well, except of course that Christopher Nolan did some movies. How many? Superheroes and supervillains. So the Batman, 2 of them made by Nolan. Okay, that's different. But otherwise, Cleo is special. She is a peculiar outre figure. Challenging, thought-provoking, dynamic, if you will, provocative in quite a few ways, intellectual ways again, and well, good-looking. That's not to be mentioned these days. It's politically incorrect. What does that have to do with anything? Well, it does, studies of but never mind. From the beginning, we find her consulting a card reader, tarot cards, and she's told, Cleo, that there's blood and we see the death card, but don't worry, I mean, it doesn't have to be calamity. It's a test, or something, a challenge in your good. Still, Cleo is devastated. She says, okay, I know I have these tests, medical tests, they will be bad, I'm going to die. Which is very bad, because of course we have those self-fulfilling prophecies in which if you give up, if you make yourself sick, so to say, everything is going on a negative spiral, downwards, down to the abyss, eventually. And I would just mention positive psychology, something I frequently do. And the studies, millions of them now? Well, not millions, but some hundreds of thousands clearly being done, which have proved that positive people live longer in their lives. They have better professional and private lives. They get sick less often. When they do, it keeps them for fewer days, if you will. All the benefits, except a few. They prefer democracy, so they're better for those around them. I said with a few exceptions, and for that you should read the dinner book, The Upside of Your Downside. I think that's the title. Anyway, looking at, for instance, at jobs which require negativity. The positive people, positive people see much better the bigger picture. But then the negative people are better at detail. And there are professions, domains where this is essential, sine qua non. Traffic controllers, financial analysts, detective work, those who have to investigate crimes, they need to see the details. So there you go, you have domains where we need coming back, trying to come back. If I know where I left. What was I talking about? So our protagonist, main character, when she's so negative, I mean, I'm going to die. Well, it's not good. But don't worry. See the film. Maybe there is something. There is a way out. And we're not going to believe a card reader, are we?